Hi, I'm Kyle Paul. I am an actor and I do social media, and I got a hair transplant from the Hair Free and Hair Grow Clinic.
I just got my William Painter The Oasis sunglasses. Let's open them up, shall we?
Nature is our friend!
Now I'm calling it in. Say goodbye to your football club.
I understand the Prince don't match, but God damn it, Graves, is that not enough? My daughter! Listen.
I've always had a pretty big forehead my entire life, just big forehead. A hair transplant was not something I thought about too much until I started getting a lot of roles as the villain in movies. And the villains in movies tend to have a little more muscle. So as I gained muscle, I lost more and more hair. As I got further and further into acting, more and more hair fell out. Until one day on a set, they had to put the powdered hair, the fake thickening hair on my head. I was like, oh, okay, now's the time to think about getting my hair done. So while I was in India filming a movie, we wrapped and I decided to stay for an extra few months just to experience the culture and the people. While I was here, I said, let's find out how much hair transplants are. So I found the best hair clinic near me, Hair Free and Hair Grow Clinic, went to their office where they showed me videos, photos, and they walked me through the hair transplant process. They use teams of doctors to do your hair transplant. It's not just a nurse practitioner in Turkey doing it by herself and the doctor wanders around and he's like, good. No, they literally have doctors checking on other doctors' work. And then they told me the price and I'm like, that's not real. It can't be that affordable. It really was. After that, a few days later, they had me at their clinic getting the hair transplant. They arranged the hotel I was in. They picked me up from the airport. They even got me food. Then after it, they sent me back to the airport, made sure I got on my plane, and that's as easy as it was. I was a little shocked by how convenient it was. Hair Free and Hair Grow Clinic removed all the hardships of this. They showed me the reviews. They showed me the pre-transplant, the post-transplant. Then they walked me through every step of the recovery process with videos. They had doctors checking in on me every couple of weeks, being like, make sure you're doing this, send us photos so we can keep up with your progress. I can't imagine making the process more comfortable and convenient than that. Since I've gotten the hair transplant, I've done a couple of movies in India and China since then. Not once have I thought about my hair, which makes me a better actor. That's the most tangible example I can give you as to how my life is better. You can't tell I've had a hair transplant. You can't. I'm on set around professional hairstylists and high definition cameras that shoot in 8K. I'm around 8K cameras and nobody has said a thing since I've gotten my hair transplant. I'm so happy that I found Hair Free and Hair Grow Clinic to get my hair transplant done. Get the right one done the first time. Go to Hair Free and Hair Grow Clinic.